Good afternoon, dorks. Howdy, howdy. Hey JM, how's it going? It's Unchowder. It's Dwarf Fortress time. It's cat time. Hooray, hooray. It's lighting slightly different time. I fiddled with things and I'm not sure I like it now that I see it. Oh well. Today we're playing Dwarf Fortress. Today we are continuing with our adventure mode, fort mode, back and forth. So we're kind of in the middle of a fort turn right now. I think we're in the winter of a fort turn. And in the following spring, we're going to do another adventure. So you're going to get a little bit of both in this episode, I'm pretty sure. Do love the tree. The tree is so good. You only see like half of it too. It like goes on. The whole other side of the tree is over there. How are you? My internet just came back on like 15 minutes ago. So that's cool. Got to do all my work through a phone tether. I thought I was gonna like stream through a tether was what was gonna happen. But it turned out to not be necessary. So hooray. Hooray not having to do that. Hooray. Today's episode is brought to you by magma. Liquid hot magma. But also you viewers like you. Clicking on buttons and keeping me company and lurking and checking out the Discord and doing all that good stuff. That's all I'm here for. That's the magma that's powering my magma forges right now. So I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate all that you do. Yeah. So we're gonna do the thing. I got it all open right here. There's a cattail on my mouse cord, like usual. She's like facing the complete other way too. She doesn't want to look at me. Okay. Okay, but overwhelmed by everything. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Everything's been overwhelming recently. Well, I hope that settles down a bit for you. At the very least, we can chill here by figuring out how to get into our volcano. That'll be nice and chill, right? I think that's my big plan. We're in early winter, so we have a season and a half before we take our adventure mode. I want to deal with this. I've been thinking about this like all weekend. Volcano is such chill. This is going to be such a chill volcano. This is the chillest experience this volcano will ever have. But I was just thinking, I think we actually got a little bit lucky with the level that I chose. Okay, so here's the thought. Here's the puzzle. Here's the Sudoku we're dealing with right now. Here's our lava, right? And the lava or magma or whatever continues up several stories above where we're going to be working. You can see currently it is actively erupting. It's doing whatever it is that it does. That's interesting that it's like peeking up onto the next level in a couple different spots. That's interesting. I've never looked at these all that closely. But it's flooding, right? All the magma is just flowing out and off to the edge of the map, which is so convenient. It is so convenient that it faces this way. So our volcano has been spewing magma for much of when we've been here, but it's been perfectly safe, except for that time that it burned the mountain. But even then, we just ran inside real quick and everything was fine. But the trick is, I want to get a little bit of that magma into here. I want magma here and nowhere else. And that last part is the tricky part. I want just a little bit of magma. I want just a little bit of volcano in my fortress, and the rest of it stays there. So what is going to happen is we're going to have someone standing over here. Maybe I'm going to blueprint this even. Someone's going to be standing here and channeling here, right? And that's going to... I'm assuming that's possible. I think they can dig diagonally like that. And I think you can walk up to a level, like you're standing on one level, and if you channel, you basically dig out in front of you and dig a pit below you. Right? I think is how that is going to end up working. So hopefully you channel here, and then the magma just immediately floods down through this hole here. There's a little hole there. And then the person runs, right? And then we lock all this back up with floodgates and such. That I think is generally fine. I do want to have maybe a way to release magma out. That makes sense. Of course, this is all. I guess there's some cobalite there. What I want is, I mean, ideally it'd be this level, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything. We can't do much construction while lava is actually actively happening. Like we could do. Right, if we. I don't know. I mean, is that even worth it? The other thing is we could just tap down into the cave somehow, but I don't think that's going to be worth it. That's going to cause FPS issues anyway. So I think this is going to be what it is. We're going to have a floodgate, which is a machine, which is here. We're going to have a floodgate here. And I want to select it because it has to be magma safe. And then I'm also going to put one here for like future flow control reasons, I guess. Hello, how's the fort going? It's going great. Thank you for asking. Hello. We are just thinking about this magma. Yeah, this volcano. I see magma, I see fun. We're gonna do something fun. Oh, I'm gonna, no access. Oh, because I have to link this one up first, right, okay. So I'm gonna link this to here, but I want, target needs to be magma safe. Yes, I think that works. We're gonna do that. The trick here, as you are probably aware, is we're gonna try to tap into the magma from the side, as opposed to the top. The top is way safer. The top you can just channel from the surface and you're good, right? But the top of the magma is way the heck up here, and that's not where I want my forges. I guess we could like do a pump into a thing that falls, but that's boring. We're gonna do it the hard way. We're gonna do it the dangerous way for the sake of doing it the dangerous way. And we're gonna pray and hope real hard. I think the real trick here is I want to have more of this channeled out. And then I'm gonna have every other of these. I'm gonna do like a little zigzag because fluids have a hard time going through diagonals. So I'm thinking. Whoops. We're gonna do this. And this doesn't really matter the material. I'm gonna do that. And then, well, I guess the person needs to stand there, right? So maybe... Been trying to figure out how the hell to make a sphere that hangs from the ceiling in an artificial cavern. Depends on how literally you want it hanging, right? I mean, you could just have a single rock pillar, right? Between your sphere and the ceiling. Because the game doesn't calculate like actual loads or anything like that. That's an interesting thought. I don't think you could have like a literal rope. I don't think there's such a thing as a load-bearing rope, which would be awfully cool though. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause so they can get to work on this. But I think I want one there too, right? And then, no, I did it backwards. Okay. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do like this, right? And then I can't do that one. Can I do that? Huh. I'm curious if that works. Because they can go through these diagonals, and magma can too, but it's like much slower. So I'm hoping that this ends up being like the kobold can be fast enough to get out of here kind of a situation. But we're gonna see. Right? Yeah, they can hop through there. So that's fine. So if you're standing here, digging there, magma goes down and is going to fill down here first, and in the time that it takes for the magma to fill this, the kobold has to go through here and this gate has to close. Those are the things that has to happen. And I think... Jeez. I have so hard a time being confident saying that I think this is going to work, because... Holy cow. This hasn't happened yet. I want that to happen. We're also working on some petitions. We have our adventurer, Irsi, our second adventurer is here training up engraving. It dreams of creating a great work of art. So it's gonna work on it. We got stone cutter, or we got engraver. We're almost a level 1 engraver. How about that? Oh, there goes a giraffe. Was that a tame giraffe? Or is that just a wild giraffe? I don't even know where it went. We have our entrance is full of slimes here. Perfect. And we have our trained giraffes just wandering around for reasons. I don't know why these cages never got moved. I guess I never actually made a spot for just empty cages, did I? I think that's eventually... I'm gonna eventually move these levers out of here. So I think this is gonna be, in the long run, this is gonna be the empty cage stockpile. We'll call that good. Then we have our nice big undedicated temple here. This is our farmers, right? Yeah, so we need to smooth this as well. How is Chow? Chow is good. Just thrown off by the internet being out. The internet went out like an hour before I had to start working and doing things that require the internet. And like things that are scheduled with other people that I didn't have time to like try and reschedule. So I just had to kludge something together that could actually get me internet access. Did it affect it? It ended up not. It ended up being fine. I used my phone as a hotspot and used a Chromebook, and it was awkward but fine. But yeah, I would rather not have to do that. So I'm glad it's back. We also have all these, like the trained giraffes aren't. Oh, that's a wild one. I swear I told them all to be in here. I guess they're in here. It's possible the wild ones are the ones that reverted to wild state and then just ran off. That's probably what's going on here. These giraffes aren't a problem, but they are definitely doing their best. We also have warthogs. I think they're still in cages though. We have some visitors. That's all fine. We are making things. Stray puppy found dead. Oh, but this was like... We were getting like phantom things. I don't know that these are actually happening recently, because we don't have any new corpses out here, do we? I don't see more corpses. This is the normal amount of corpses. Stray hunting dog. Oh, that one might be new. Of course, it doesn't like tell me when this thing died or how it died or anything like that. This fort is Giraffe-bulous. That's a word. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that that's all fine. As long as we're not continually getting more combat happening, I think we're fine. We also have our new trading area, right? This is all set up, and then there are some traps in here. I guess we should probably put some cave slimes in here too, right? If this is a thing that we're gonna be guarding. Maybe that's the thing to do. And then this was going to be the stockpile for trade goods. Here's our nice tavern. Hopefully some instruments are showing up. Very cool. Cool. Just random warthogs running around. This is a pretty wild fortress, I gotta say. Here's our bars and blocks. Just giraffes. Just giraffes. Everywhere giraffes. Helps if I spell fabulous right, but it's definitely not possible to say giraffe-bulous. Giraffabulous. 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 Yeah, I'm okay with that. That works. Okay, and then there are some empty cages in here. We've caught some other random things. Giraffe and a warthog, yeah, whatever. Okay, and then some of these things I was working on connecting, right? That goes there. And then you are connected to that one. And then you're gonna be connected to that. Well, you're not connected yet. Okay. Right? And then these are all unlinked. I should name these. Maybe that's the thing to do. This is merchant outside. This is merchant middle. This is merchant inside. So then you get linked to there. And then these other ones are going to be reconnecting to here. So this one's going to be main gate. You link to there. And then I do want to link this one, I guess, even though it's probably just going to stay closed forever. So that's main gate, and then this is going to be I don't even know what to call that area. Side gate. Of course, the thing is pulled right now, so it's going to end up being like the lever is going to be backwards, but I don't care. And then are any of these others linked to anything? You are linked to that floodgate, but that's going to stay closed. That one's going to stay closed. So that's fine. And then that is that bridge. And then that is that bridge. Perfect. Actually, I'm gonna pull this lever so that this gate is open while we link it, and then that will fix my misgivings. they're just running around. Okay, cool. They all seem to be having a good time. Let's see if this is all good. Okay, so then this was placed. We need to link it, and then this was linked, right? That's linked there, so I'm going to pull this one so that someone can get in there. And then you're not linked, right? So you are going to link to there. And yeah, or paused. Yeah, I'll unpause. I'm also hoping that even if we do have a bit of a magma spill, that, like, so long as we don't actually flood the fortress, so long as it's just a discrete amount of magma, like, this is enough space for it to spread out and dry out, so we could deal with a little bit of a spill. I'm gonna put a floodgate here, out of Gabbro, then we'll link that as well. And then that will be fine, right? Caravan! Oh, perfect. Oh, and it's not gonna be... I should have left this open. I even had that thought. I even just had the thought. Okay, that's fine. We'll trade from our old depot this time again. But the kobolds are here. We actually have a kobold caravan this winter. So that's very cool. Excellent. There's still people out here picking. Excellent. Hauling oranges. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Our food stocks are going up. Very, very cool. And we'll get a nice variety of things, right? There's avocados, there's guavas, there's pomegranates. I've seen limes out here and oranges. We have quite the variety of fruits and such. And cages ended up here. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Merchants have arrived. I'm going to request broker. We still have a bunch of stuff here from when we failed to trade the last couple times. But I am gonna grab maybe a little bit more. I mean, I guess it depends on what they have. Cause we got some things. I'll just trust that we have enough stuff here. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff here. What is all? Oh, that's because they're unloading their stuff. I was like, there's an entire merchant's worth of stuff in this trade depot. Because they showed up. Okay, trade. The kobolds have brought 3 logs, 4 ropes, a couple of water skins, an earthenware sew, hilarious. A yak. Oh, we might buy the yak. I would have loved if they brought other things, though. I have requested some of our other domesticated animals show up. Cave wheat and sweet pods, definitely. There's an entire merchant stuff in the trade depot. Yes, there is. You know what I mean. We don't need cloth at this point. I think I do want the leather. But we are making cloth. With a nice little stockpile of leather, though, I think we're gonna want to start making some stuff out of it. And then there's a bunch of meat and stuff, meat and fish and plants and leaves and fruit and leaves and fruit and leaves and fruit. Backpacks and cheese. You can make all sorts of cheese. Own a book, the Book of the Voice. And then traditional funnels and adhesives in theory. Cool. So now if I say all the things that we have in here, That is 1,600 worth. So we can probably buy like 1,000 worth. Or we've already selected 500. Okay. So we could probably... I want the yak. I want the yak. Because that is clothing. That is sustainable clothing. Right? No, I can't. You can't do yaks. It's sheep, llamas, alpacas. It's just those three. Okay, I don't care about yaks. I have to always remind myself. It feels like you should be able to shear a yak and get something useful out of it, but you can't. So then I want a book. I want a book and some meat. Because we're not getting meat. Do that. And all these lungfish. Can't quite do all that. Could get a bunch of plump helmets. Or some other things. Onions? We definitely need onions. And then... no, not quite. I mean... I think the rest might just be... not all of it. Let's do as many as they will let us have, right? Yeah. There we go. Trade. Yes. Wonderful. Nukra seems pleased with the trading. Excellent. And we didn't even have to move anything. Perfect. At some point we should be getting a liaison, right? So we can request things. In theory, we can request things like giant cave spiders from our home civilization. And I did so when we got that first liaison equivalent, voice or whatever it's called. I did try. Haven't seen them show up yet, but I am hopeful. Okay, so then this, they're still working on this. And then that got placed. Okay, so now I want this one to link to there, and then that needs to be magma safe for the target. Cool. And that's good. So then this one I need to pull. And as ever, the trick with things like levers and floodgates is the timing of things. Because you see that I can put in the order to pull the lever and make it priority. And it takes a bit for people to actually come over here and do it. But you're going to pull the lever, and then it takes another little bit for it to actually open. That's the real trick here. Okay, so that's going to be open. That one's, both of these are going to, or no, this one's going to be open, this one's going to be closed. That's how it works. The giraffe is fighting. Giraffe kicks the milker. Don't... Leave the milker alone, please. The giraffe kicks the giraffe. Good. Watch this fortress be brought down by the giraffes, of all things. It's gonna be the giraffes that end up being the problem, right? Ooh, a mood! Utir. Utir the farmer. Where'd you go? There you are. You are a... carpenter? Are you gonna get a carpenter? You go into... oh no, you're grabbing... what did you grab? Is this what you claimed? Oh, you grabbed a single rock. A single piece of tetrahedrite, and now you're working on it. I hope it's worth it, dude. Okay. I am gonna just keep letting all the clothing things fail until they figure it out. Because they're fine. So this, okay, so now this one needs to open. No, not link. Pull. and then pull. And then we're ready? I guess I could do... Trying to think of how this would work best. I think if the kobold, if the digger, a tetrahedrite scepter, hooray, thank you. As long as our miner doesn't get fried immediately, which is possible, then I think we're gonna be fine. It's that initial 2 frames after the wall is breached that's gonna be the dangerous part. And then after that, it's just, it should be fine. Merchant's gonna leave, that's fine. We do need to make a treasure chamber at some point. Oh, we satisfied a guild hall. That is excellent. I'm assuming it's this one. Hey, the 2 of you did it! Did you do it? Our guild hall for the rangers has been satisfied, and these are 2 people who I told to start engraving, and they had 0 experience. And these are both adventurers, actually. This is Orca, who was on our slime drive, and you are now a novice engraver. Look at that. And then here is Irsi, and Irsi was our second adventurer, and you are now... I don't know why I can never... There, she's a level 1 engraver. Okay, perfect. So they're gonna keep working on it. Someday, Irsi is gonna satisfy its dream, right? Values there. Dreams of creating a great work of art. I also really like, so the adventure with this adventurer, we had, this was like the secondary person, or no, I'm thinking of the wrong person. Due to suffering a major injury in 102, that must have been when we were adventuring. So it personally believes the idea of war is utterly repellent in the world and would have peace at all costs due to suffering a major injury. So that's interesting, right? The things that we do in adventure mode, having lasting emotional impacts on our adventurer as they live in fortress mode, I think that's really cool. That is... that's a very Dwarf Fortress thing. Okay, so now we have another guild hall that we need to satisfy. We did smooth it, so I'm going to give it a engrave order as well. They'll start working on it someday. And there. Perfect. Petition outstanding, a thieving creature. Okay, fine. There's a large rat in the cave. Thanks, DF Hack. It's all good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're fine. Am I gonna do the thing? This is closed, this is open. I am so nervous. I really want to drop like a safety save, but that's like... I'm trying not to do that. Okay, so really we're designating this tile to be dug, we're pulling this lever, we're crossing our fingers. Oh, I guess the one thing I want to do, how about this? How about this? Oh, we're down to 1 legendary miner. Oh, did one of them die? I didn't even catch that. Oh, that's sad because our legendary miners married each other and then one of them died? Is that what happened? You have a spouse. Are you the other one? Is this like our 3rd miner is the one that survived? Where's your memories? Yeah, fondness, remembering a new romance, became quicker to love, mastering mining, making a friend. Fondness, remembering getting married, learn to value family, love remembering talking with a spouse. Restless, dwelling upon seeing spouse die. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm gonna avoid traumatizing Rares further. And what I'm gonna do the evil player thing. I'm gonna take this random peasant, and I'm gonna call you a miner. For the moment. So that you are the person who ends up doing the digging. And we don't, if we fry a kobold, it won't be our legendary miner that we fry. And I am gonna drop a save. Just for the sake of paranoia. But even if this kills the whole fortress, we're gonna roll with it. But I think we're good. I guess I could put like another one over here, just in case, but at that point, maybe I'll put a door. I think doors can hold things for a little bit. Or maybe we'll do this. I'm gonna put a wall right here. I'm gonna put a door right here. We even have Garbo doors. I'm gonna put a door right there. Should be fine, right? Okay, you're gonna go for it. There's this child who's gonna make the wall. Very cool. I am gonna turn these to high priority. They're coming. I think we're pretty good on labor right now. Merchants have left. So I'm actually going to deconstruct this one. I'm gonna wait for them to leave, I guess. Alright, there's that. This is either gonna go flawlessly or terribly. Like there's with this much magma, there's so little room for things to only go slightly wrong. This is gonna be all or nothing. Okay, here we go. Here comes our door. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell them to start digging, and I'm gonna tell them to pull this lever basically at the same time. Because I know it's gonna take that long for someone to get over here, right? I want them to both be over here at kind of the same time. So I'm gonna, oh, jeez, that feels so wrong. I'm gonna do that. And then this is linked to that one. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm just gonna say pull it now. I'm not gonna make it priority until I see our miner on the way. You're right there, okay. So yes, I am gonna make it is, and someone's already on their way. We'll see if they can get here in a reasonable amount of time. Also, giraffe is following. It's not your pet giraffe, is it? No, it's just tagging along. Okay. You are here to pull the lever. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is open. This is closed. This is open. There's a giraffe here also. Okay, good. That was a correct response, giraffe. I'm gonna go frame by frame here. Or tick by tick. Not that we would be able to do anything. Once things start happening, there's nothing we can actually do to change things. I think things are just in motion now. But I actually hope that you don't pull the lever too quickly. So I don't want to trap you. I don't know how long it's going to take you to dig this, since you are brand new to mining. I think what I need to do, I guess I can pause it, and then you're gonna go not do that, and then I'm gonna unpause it, and it's not gonna be you that has the job anymore. Maybe it will give it back to you. Okay, still digging. Digging, digging, digging. Still hasn't been assigned. You're still going the other way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Someone has been assigned to pull the lever. It's not you. Who is it? Who is it? Can we even see it? There's gonna be like a pull lever in here, right? Pull the lever. It is Arksy. You are on the other side of the fortress. Okay. So yes, there's a channel down here, and there's open space here, and you are getting the frick out, yes? Look how fast that is. Please leave. Please leave. Okay. Oh. Hello, Anthric. We're poking a volcano. Look at this. Oh, it's gonna work. Oh, it's gonna work. So long as we can actually get this lever pulled. You're stealing my spoons. You leave the cutlery alone. We already have a a goblet shortage in this fortress. Okay. And it is spilling all over the place, so it is a good thing that we got the frick out of there when we did. I'm going to lock this door. I have no idea if that will stop anything. But we have until this fills in for this lever to be pulled. I'm gonna unpause. Oh, the giraffe. Oof. Okay. Jeez, yeah, it is flooding in here quite aggressively. Anthric's going nuts over here. Spilled chowder all over. Chowder everywhere. Chowder is everywhere. All the items in this system were magma safe, yes. To my knowledge. We have Gabriel floodgates and we have magma safe. I mean, I told them to use. Is microcline magma safe? I told DF Hack to use magma safe mechanisms for all of these. We'll find out. Because microcline is not magma safe? Then why did it give me that? Will this door actually work? We'll see if this door melts. If it was, it'd be magmacline. Oh, there you go. Double check. Okay. I mean, no, still, someone, is it you pulling the lever? You are gonna come pull the lever. I guess we're gonna find out. Then pull the lever. It goes down. It hasn't melted. Fire safe, but not magma safe. Interesting. Well, it's doing okay so far. Oh, it's a little nerve-wracking. But even if the mechanism fails, does the floodgate fail too? I guess here's what we do. Here, if we want to be really, really safe, here's what we do. Because I don't need back there again. I don't need to get back there. Because constructed walls do not melt, no matter what they're made out of. You could hold back a volcano with ice walls if they are constructed. Giraffes. Giraffes everywhere. Which is insane to me that constructed ice walls stop magma completely. I mean, it's just it's because they're constructions, right? Because they're coded different. It would be interesting if magma could like melt rock walls, but then you're talking about like this thing is going to be calculating on everything it's touching forever, right? I mean, I think the heat calculations get a little bit nuts if we're talking about every single thing can melt. But that would be interesting. Okay, but I think we're good. We are filling our channels down here. There is no way this is leaking. This is permanently closed. I think we're good. Oh, except you know what I'm forgetting about. Oh, but we have this. Okay. Ooh, this was actually really smart for a reason that I didn't think of until just now. But we want there to be magma in here, and there's going to be little holes in the ground here for shops to access the magma beneath them, which means that this needs to not be pressurized. So once there's enough magma in here, we're going to close this, and then the volcano will continue doing its pressurization thing. But once we, like, if we did not have this floodgate here, and we dug a hole here, the magma would just come up through the floor and flood the whole fortress anyway. So, this is a very functional floodgate right here. I think Tarn would probably have a heart attack if he did that to the game. Right. Well, the game would have a heart attack. I think the game would say pretty quickly that that was a bad thing to do. Goblin swordsman. And the giraffe has given birth to 3 giraffes. I thought I told them to geld the giraffes. The game would definitely say hell no, yeah. Yak bowl is fine. All of our cave blobs. And these are... We have gelded several, but not you. There's a bunch more outside. We have caught a honey badger. Let's tame the honey badger. Let's tame everything. There's still a bunch of giraffes out there. Oh, did a wild giraffe? A wild... Oh, because it reverted. Oh, that's funny. A giraffe reverted while in the pasture, so it gave birth to a bunch of wild giraffe calves. It's a giraffe's fort, you're just living in it. It feels that way, doesn't it? They're proliferating quite aggressively, I must say. I am going to keep an eye on this as it fills. Strictly speaking, we only need to get up to 4, I believe, but we'll fill it up. Okay, this worked. This worked. We have a little bit of a volcano. We didn't kill anyone. I'm only a little shocked. I'm gonna say that you honorarily get to continue being a miner. We'll have our 1 legendary miner, and that will be good. Yeah, all these creatures are gonna forget all their training constantly. I mean, and for the record, this isn't breaking. Like, it seems that this would be fine on its own. Which I am a little surprised about. Yeah. Yeah. Now we can forge so many things. We are skipping coal entirely. I haven't even burned a single tree as coal, and we're going straight to magma. That's what's really cool about this. And we have sand. That's what's going to be really cool here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the lever. Pull lever. It'll take a moment for them to get over here anyway. But now, I mean, there are now easier ways for us to access this magma. If we want to expand in some way in the future, this will be a lot easier to work with than just a sheer site of a volcano like that. Though clearly it was fine. There we go. Perfect. And then this all pressurizes, and now it's just back to being a volcano. It never even stopped erupting. That is so much freaking magma. This is so much freaking magma. Okay, cool. We have a little bit of a volcano. Just a tiny bit of volcano. So now what's gonna happen is I need to channel out just some of these, right? I'll do like here, here. I mean, something like this, right? I'm gonna start with glass. We don't even have, I've been waiting on goblets because I didn't want to do a bunch of stone goblets. Yeah, look, it's just chilling. We tamed the magma. So cool. First things first is to get a bunch of goblets going. So we're going to do workshops. We're going to do furnaces, and it is a magma glass furnace. And I'm going to select the material, right? Because it has to be magma safe. Do these have to be magma safe? I'm going to use the gabbro blocks just in case they do, you know. And these are just gonna kind of go willy-nilly. But there. Glass production. Which means now the question is, where do we get sand from? Because I'm sure, like, depending on the level, right? This is all loam. This is all clay. Oh, there's so much clay. And then this is all loam. And then this, here's sand. Well, the sand is like internal, geez, okay. But we could do, I mean, can we get a vertical pit kind of a thing? I was thinking we could do like a minecart situation at some point. We might not even need it. Though I guess it's definitely gonna be rock over here. Maybe not as much as I think. Maybe let's do like a little exploratory tunnel kind of a deal. We'll take this and we will we'll loop around like that. Do something like this. I don't know, something like that. And then this can loop down like this. And that'll give us a little bit of exploration as far as like where the sand is. But we could very easily just get like a sand collection pit up here somewhere, and then just have a real simple... Yeah, that's just 2 floors. Okay, perfect. Maybe we do just have a little drop chute. Yeah, okay. And then of course, it's gonna need all sorts of supplies and materials and stuff, and we're not gonna go down. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have another room up here. That's gonna be like the stuff. We'll have some stairs. So what we're gonna do... Like almost this whole area. Build. Like that is definitely overkill, but also... I mean, that is definitely overkill. Let's do... something like that should be fine. Oh, now it's spring. It's spring! We'll get this digging figured out. And then we'll have an adventure. What should we adventure today? I have a couple of ideas, and by a couple I mean a list of ideas of things that I want to do in adventure mode in general. But I don't have like an order or anything like that. I guess I want to leave a little bit of area around this for potential defensive things. And then, yeah, I do want a... maybe something like that. And then we can have a path that just kind of goes around. And maybe we'll go out like, whoops. This. Is stuff happening? And then that will be our door. And you're just good. Of course, a door over here would also be good. Right? That should be fine. And then this space can be for whatever. I'm also gonna make it look better. There. Oh, I guess up here too. Okay, so that's going to be for all of the magma related things. So one spot in there is going to be for... Oh, we just struck platinum. Oh, we just struck platinum. Very good. Thief. Oh, they are sneaking in there. Okay, did you get linked up to the other thing? You did. So I want to pull you. And then we'll disassemble the other ones. Right, waterway access can go away. You can go away. You can go away. You can go away. Not a whole lot in here, though our one anvil is in here. I would like to keep our one anvil. Oh, and the platinum rings! Here's these platinum rings. I wonder why they aren't being worn. That's funny. Oh well. I thought they were perfectly fine. Okay, that's all fine. It's all fine, all fine, all fine. Okay, cool. So our sand, right? Found a platinum vein. That is fantastic. We kind of found the extents of the sand. It looks like it's just here in south. So really, we just want a hole in the ground, essentially right here. Like I'm gonna say right here is a hole. Even this, like the one level above, that's perfect. There's a minecart would be overkill here. Because they literally just have to drop it down one floor. Okay. Honestly, even having them drop it is is overkill. I'm just gonna have there be a way down from here. So I want these to connect in some spot. Maybe there. Or even just having... Of course, now that we've dug this out. Oh, I could do... What about this? What if I do, like... Like that. What if I do that? That will just connect them. And then our actual sand harvest area does not need to be big at all, but we'll call it this. I guess we want to have like bags nearby. So we'll call this like a bag stockpile. Right. And then you can go like that. And then we're gonna say... We're just gonna do that. There. Perfect. So now they're going to collect sand here. There's going to be bags, sand, run up here, drop in a stockpile, and then it's used here. That's the plan. That works out pretty nicely. Giraffes and warthogs do not get along, apparently. This might be too many giraffes. There might be a feast in our future. Too bad we can't make giraffe wool, or else they would actually be useful. Starving unit. Oh, do we have more things that need to go in the pasture? Those are all fine. Giraffe. Warthogs. Capybara. Honey badger? Do we just let the honey badger out of the cage? I think we're gonna eat the honey badger. That's one risk too far, I think. We do not need them reproducing inside of our fortress and then going wild. Please and thank you. But now that means now we should make a bunch of bags. Like, we're still cranking through our yarn clothing. I am gonna remove the ones that are left. We're just gonna have to stock back up on cloth and stuff. But I believe we made a bunch, and we're still working through those microcline blocks. I think we probably have a bunch of microcline blocks now. Yes, okay, we're good on microcline blocks. So I'm gonna take that out as well. We're still gonna be weaving yarn into cloth, and then I wanna say, like, we need to buy just a bunch of leather. We have a bunch of silk. We have a bunch of that recluse silk. So I'm gonna say silk bags. I'm gonna say make like 30 silk bags. Will it taste of honey? It'll taste of badger. Does that count? Stray honey badger has been slaughtered. Jeez, and they're taking care of it. There's prepared honey badger intestines. You're welcome to try it and tell me what it tastes like. Something tells me the kobolds don't care too much about things being palatable. Elven caravan. Wow. I should really... I'm gonna pull it. I don't know if we're gonna get this deconstructed in that amount of time. I would rather us start to use our other place. I do think I need to... The cave slimes have been pretty good about keeping our entrance clear of things. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing down here so nothing can sneak in. In theory, I'm really curious to see how effective they actually are. But this is gonna be this is a pasture. It may not look it, but this is a pasture. And it is gonna have a small number. So we should still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just kind of roaming the halls. I'm gonna say 10 go in this place. And then I think we have another 20 to 30 in the main entrance. I think is how it works. But this is open. That's deconstructed. Theory, the elves will get here. Giraffe is just a very tall goat. True. Oh no, oh geez. Are we getting... Is there an actual bloodbath in... There's a dead warthog. I think the warthogs are the instigators. I don't think the warthogs play nice with the giraffes. Struck native silver. Merchants have arrived, and they're unloading their goods in the correct place. And also, I haven't started making things that they want to buy. I haven't gotten that far. That's what the glass was for. We're not quite there yet. Oh look, there's silver here. There's silver in this wall. That's amazing. And look, now there's gonna be slimes in here. That's so good. I am gonna fill this with more cage traps. We're gonna get some weapon traps at some point, but right now... Just need to make sure nothing can just sneak through. They're still fighting. They're just everywhere. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother moving our shell stuff over there because they don't want the shell stuff. Okay, and then we want a sand collection zone. In here, it's going to be just that to start with, but that's literally all it needs. The one tile is actually all it needs. So it has a sand collection area, and I think it's just on by default. And then this is going to be an empty bag stockpile, which are a tricky thing to do if memory serves. Is it furniture? It is. Oh no, I don't. They're good. Here they're just empty bags. Bags of leather. Or silk, I should say. Well, we'll say leather, silk, and yarn. And just bags and nothing else. And I think that means that we'll end up with some bags here. Because by default, they're going to show up... Geez, our block stockpile is already massive. Another dead warthog. Whatever. By default, they're going to show up over in the... Well, no, they're if they're furniture... Yeah, oh, look at all that. Okay. Giant brown recluse spider silk bag. Perfect. I actually think that there's not a workshop that could hold those, or not a workshop, but a stockpile. Because we have wood-specific furniture, we have stone-specific furniture, but furniture of other types doesn't actually have a home right now. Jeez, more dead warthogs. Well, I guess maybe the situation will contain itself. The giraffes are purging the warthogs. Which, when you have these kinds of numbers, I guess you do what you can, right? I think we'll get honey going someday. I think we're a little far off. Oh, we just got a big migrant wave. Not still showing up, are they? We just went up to 74. Wow, we need more bedrooms. Holy cow. Hey, look, a lungfish. Praise rivers. We have a lot that we still need to work on here. I was definitely zeroed in on getting this, the sand and the glass going. But I guess I want to dig. I want to do like that. And then maybe like this. Question mark? And that will link the things? Yeah, cool, perfect. So now I want this to be a stockpile for sandbags of leather, silk, and yarn. Has all qualities, right? See if they actually start showing up there. I guess, do you also need these turned on? Oh, and then there's a job for it, right? Now I have to actually go in here, collect sand. Okay. So do I just have... look, there they go. Perfect. No, now the giraffe's fighting the alpaca. If the giraffes fight the alpacas, that is less cool. Do they need their own pasture? Maybe they get their own... Maybe they get their own spot. I mean, this is all gonna be sand. This is all one level lower, so it's not as in danger of weird things happening, and it's all gonna get grown in. So I'm actually gonna say this is gonna become another pasture. Right? Yeah, it'll be fine. Could even have like little pasture sections. And this isn't far from other kitchen stuff. I am gonna keep all the shearables in here. We're gonna have a shearing and milking in here, and then we're gonna have an everything else stockpile. Or not stockpile. It's kind of a stockpile. So we'll start with that. And then that can be expanded as needed. But that'll start getting it grown in, right? Oh, I do want these to actually be dug. They're all lower priority. That's what's going on. Please do the thing. Because if we go into adventure mode right this moment, then all of these designations go away. So I just want to get it all sorted out first. I don't think we're going to be able to trade with the elves, but also they're elves, so whatever. Yeah, leave the alpaca alone. You need to leave the alpacas alone. Okay, perfect. So now in here, I'm gonna put just a normal glass furnace, which is in furnaces there. Okay. So yeah, you just go there. And then the sand collection zone is just all of this. Accept. Okay. So now from here, you are going to get your own special work order. It's called collect sand. You're going to collect sand one at a time. You're going to repeat this for reasons. We're looking for... Can I look at sandbags? I can look for bags that are sand-bearing. Whoops. Sand-bearing bags. We want our sand-bearing bags to be... We'll collect if our sand-bearing bags are less than 20. And then also, we need to be looking at empty bags. I don't know if is empty a thing I can... Yes, it is. Okay. Empty bags is at least 3. So I want to keep 20 sand-bearing bags on hand, and we'll do that as long as we have empty bags. And then you should be good, right? You're just gonna do it. My goodness. Leave my freaking alpacas alone. You kill an alpaca, I will be upset. Anyone who kills an alpaca becomes meat. That is a rule. Guildhall agreement with the Farmers Guild. Oh my goodness, we actually satisfied 2 Guildhall agreements. The Mahogany Shin. Oh, excellent. Okay. And we made a whole bunch of bags. Perfect. Okay. A bunch of bags ended up there. Looking for this to start collecting sand. Someday they'll start digging here. They're probably working on this. They're working on this. So our sandbag thing is going to be here. I guess it's going to go... Well, if it's only going to be 20, then that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So now I just want to see it happen. I know it takes a second for it to process. Work order is checking its conditions. The conditions are you should activate. Collect sand has been completed, so it's already happened once. Oh look! Another strange mood. I wonder where our sandbag ended up. Is bag its own thing? Bag. Can I look for sandbag? I cannot. Custard apple seeds, rice, guava. I wish I could organize these by contents and not by the type of the bag. White sand. You ended up here. Okay, you're in here. Got it. So I don't want you to have sandbags because we have... Okay, well, whatever. I don't want you to have sandbags. Or bags in general, right? I guess you can have overflow empty bags. That didn't seem to be the problem. Okay. Hey, there it is. Oh, perfect. There is now a sandbag. Okay, cool. So now, I guess that's what we'll do. We'll get all of our workshop orders in order. So we are going to make glass. First thing is goblets. And we're going to be making green glass, right? Because we're not doing the fancy things. Let me make sure that I know what I'm talking about. We could make fancier glass later if we have the things for it, but I don't know that we have... I don't know that we do, or I don't know that I care. Is maybe the better thing. Green glass, and then pearl ash is for clear glass, and then rock crystal, and pearl ash is for crystal glass. Yeah, we're gonna do green glass. We're gonna do so much green glass. We're gonna do this 2 at a time. We're gonna do this quite a lot. We don't care about coal, right? Sand-bearing items, at least 3. And then how many goblets do I want to make? I mean, we're going to make a bunch of goblets, right? Let's say empty green glass goblets. I do want to cap it somewhere. Let's cap it at like 500, though. Because those are worth trading. Oh, there goes the OBS. What happened? Hello? Still have internet. It's definitely disconnected though, and now it's reconnected. Weird. OBS is connected, but it's back. Refresh if you don't see me. There we go. Nope, now it disconnected. Technology, so cool. Green glass. I also want to make some tradables. We could do like windows, we can do blocks, we can do book bindings, that's interesting. Cabinets and coffins, we can make a bunch of dye. OBS back, hello. Alright, am I back now? Yeah, and now OBS is repeating the things that I typed in. Hi! OBS is just disconnecting and doing its own thing today, I guess. Oh, terrariums? We should make terrariums. Oh, and there it goes again. Weird. File tube, toy, table, statue, pot, pedestal, hive, hatch cover, dye. The dye is interesting. I'm gonna say we're gonna do some dye, and we're gonna do toys. And yeah, these will go like 5 at a time. Sand-bearing item is greater than 7, let's say, and then green glass dye less than 100. And then the toys, same kind of thing, sand-bearing items greater than 7, green glass toys less than like, I want a bunch, right? Because those could be trade goods and they'll also get used. Let's say like 100 glass toys. And then they will start eventually working on all that. And we have a strange mood. I guess I don't want to, I don't want to abandon the fortress while we're mid-strange mood. I wonder if that would screw it up. I imagine it would. So we're gonna make sure that this works, and then I think we're good to go into adventure mode. And we're still doing the things. We probably have a bunch of leather and silk at this point. We probably used a bunch of the silk. Oh no, there's still a bunch. Oh, there's a bunch of wool as well. Oh, look at all that. Cool. You should be weaving into cloth, right? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Good things. Good things are happening. Where the heck are the miners? I guess I am gonna lock them to digging now, because now there's a lot of digging I want. Then eventually they'll start getting jobs to make things. Yeah, look, goblets! Goblets have happened already, and each job makes 3, which is so nice. Here we go. Okay. Am I back yet? Does anyone see me? No one sees me. Oh, failed to connect a server. Host name not found. What? Is this the internet? Is this the internet again? Is it really did they really screw me like this? The internet is down. Why is my internet down? They told me it was back. They told me they completed their upgrades. Okay. This makes for a great VOD, I know. but at least I'm here, right? We can deal with this together. We'll try it with a tether. This was my original plan. If I can just do it through my phone. Does my computer choke and die? Does the internet choke and die? Does my phone choke and die? One of those is probably gonna be a thing. Anyway, we are just waiting for this strange mood to... Oh, and you've begun, okay. Host name not found. Can I just tell Google to fix everything for me? When will that work? Okay. I'm back. Let's see if... Well, it's not actually connected to chat. It says it's streaming. It's also at a terrible bitrate. Can anyone see me? Is anyone here? Well, that's cool. Let's watch our dwarf finish. That's this thing. Our poet is working with a bone and a cloth and a log and another bone. Cool. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hello, follower. Armand, how's it going? I am just hopefully on the other side of tech issues. Jeez, that's loud. But if my bitrate looks super crushed right now, it's because I'm going through my phone. Because Comcast is having fun with my internet connection today. So, if this is unwatchable, know that this is unusual. Hopefully this is fine. I mean, it's acting like it's fine. Well, whatever. We're gonna keep going. We do need to... Well, need to. We are going to start an adventure. I'm gonna feel bad if it's all jacked up. Dwarf poet created a mica amulet. Perfect. Sounds good to me. And we have our tavern, and our tavern has goblets. That is excellent. And instruments. And our sand stockpile has sand in it. We're making goblets. I haven't seen the other ones activate yet. The die and the toy. But yeah, look at them go. Look at them go. I like it. I think we did good. I think this is a good setup. Perfect. And then I want to say that our excess goblets are going to end up in here. Our excess everything, really. Because this is going to be our trade goods stockpile. So this will take finished goods. Right, so it's we're not going to take our muscle shell stuff in here because the elves hate it, or do I just trade it with other people? I guess we can trade it with like the kobolds and such. But not all the things, right? I want bracelets and crowns and earrings and goblets and rings and scepters and totems and toys of any material, right? I'm not gonna put the musical instruments here, though we should check and see if we have a forgeable instrument because we have platinum. That would be cool. Large gems are just for trading. Figurines. That's everything, right? And amulets. Of all types. And this is toys. I wonder where die show up. That's a good question. But I think that's all of the things for now. I do also want to have a spot for worn out clothing, right? Because I assume that's all showing up here. We have good clothing, obviously. Definitely want the good clothing to stay over here. But yeah, like a worn out skirt, those kinds of things we can sell. Yeah, worn out socks. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I didn't need viewers. Okay, perfect. So now the goblets are ending up there and are being made right here, so that's really not a long trek, right? This is actually pretty good. We're going bag, sand, stockpile, forge, stockpile. It's pretty good, I gotta say. I'm interested to see if toys start showing up. Making goblets, making goblets. And they are just gonna keep grabbing goblets, but that's fine. They are for using. Are you... I wonder, are like people are using goblets? Does anyone have a goblet? Curious to see them get used. Store item. Drink. Hauling goblet. Okay. I want to see how you do this. You go up. You grab the drink that you want. You drink it right there, right? Is that how this works? And then now you have to go put the goblet somewhere. Which is there, apparently. Okay. So I'm going to say that this one can't take goblets. The rest of that is probably fine. It would be cool if they stored the goblets in the tavern or something. But, you know. Whatever. I want to see the toys and things happen. Someone make me toys. The goblets were gonna go gangbusters, though. We're gonna make some big goblet trades in the future. Is what's gonna happen here. And then, like, glass weapons is going to be a thing. I think we're going to make a bunch of traps and probably make them with glass weapons and stuff. Since we can literally make infinite glass now. We have literally infinite glass now. Because we don't need to use fuel, and sand is infinitely replenishable. So if you can make it out of sand, or if you can make it out of glass, then we're good. We have access to it now. Stray puppy has been found dead. Guys. The dwarf is fighting. Dwarf attacks the puppy. You cool? It all... Yeah, a dwarf just beat up a puppy. Is that you? Yeah? You good now? Yeah, you seem okay. At least you aren't armed. Okay. I'm gonna take all the giraffes and put them in here. Not that they will remain here when I adventure, but whatever. Except, and then all of the giraffes. I guess all the things that aren't, and we're not milking and shearing. So yak, actually I think we can milk most of these. I think we can get reindeer milk and yak milk. I don't think we're getting bunny milk. But the giraffes for sure. What a rattlesnake. Oh, we should keep those separate. We should keep our snakes and stuff in its own area. But they don't actually need to be caged at all. They're just gonna be roaming around. Piglet. Do we milk the piglet? I mean, not the piglet, obviously, but do we... I can't remember if you milk pigs. And how's our nobles? Oh, you're still... you still need stuff. Constantly forgetting about our enforcer. Oh, because we never actually completed these. Door. How was I gonna do this? Though strictly speaking, that is fine. So it's gonna be bedroom. Yes. And then we need an office. Right. And then we need a dining hall. Why? Okay. Weird. Oops. Not those. And then, yeah. You're all good. And then these are all for our enforcer. Yes. So I'm gonna just auto-assign to enforcer. Enforcer. I think my video is down. Oh, probably. It says it's going at... It's just dropping all the frames. Can you hear me? The local recording's fine. This might be, audio is there, but screen is black. Okay. Is it intermittent at all? Or is it just... It's always been black? I might just need to cut it early. Because, like, I am maintaining a connection through my phone, but it is dropping, like, half the frames. It's hovering at, like, 1 to 2,000 kbps, when it should be at, like, 6,000. So I think this just can't, keep up. Which is unfortunate. So I think maybe what's gonna happen here is I wrap up here, because we are in the spring, and the next thing that we want to do is start a adventure. So maybe we'll wrap up here for the day, and then open up on Thursday with adventure. Does that sound good? I don't know what else to do. It's good to know that this doesn't work, I guess. I'm smoothing the nobles' quarters right now. Half our fortress is smoothing. We're gonna be like right at the end of spring. I guess we can be a little late. This is a totally self-imposed. And that'll be enough quality for your rooms at least. We just need to get some furniture in there, but you know. Need to go, sadly. Maybe you can bring up the stream on your phone or tablet to cross-reference because it looks janky. Okay, I believe you. I'm just gonna wrap up. So I'll see you on Thursday, I guess. What a silly way to end a stream. Thank you for bearing with me. But Comcast wins again. It's me shaking my fist at clouds. Yeah, come by on Thursday. Maybe I don't know. We'll chat in Discord about it. But yeah, good night, nighty night. Thanks for coming by and tolerating this for a moment. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I'm just gonna call it early here, and we'll open up fresh with a new adventure on Thursday. So come by for that. And I hope you all have a good week, and I hope you stay kind.